the other one. Waste, buried, crucible. Alright. And we also have the other intuition. I mean, it's not like I'm all in on this plan. Or, I mean, I have another intuition. We could go grab a force if he plays a pump spell. Alright, Trix, thanks. I mean, we did a 2-1 with Vintage. I don't know how this Legacy is going to turn out. I'm a little worried because I think the recent changes to the deck maybe altered the mana base too much to where it's not happy with me. Oh, he just gave me the Wasteland? What does that mean? Oh, you know what that means? That means he has another, that's what that means. It means he has another, Nexus. I've seen some of these guys run Teferi's Realm. The question is, do I play around something weird like Teferi's Realm? Or do I just pop off the Wasteland and dig now? I'm gonna pop off the Waste now. Which might be totally wrong. Hold up, hold up, hold up. No, I don't like that line. Teferi's Response is 2 mana, Ed, but I'm just thinking if I... We've already shown that we have a dig by doing that. No, I gotta go for it. It's very unlikely that I get to waste again because he decided to bin Crucible. I'm just trying to think if there's anything in here that I want to keep. No, there's nothing. It's better to play around days. Okay. Because he binned Crucible, he gave us the faster Wasteland, which is weird, which is not normal. And we ended up seeing the Academy Ruins. Alright. But now there's no reason for me to grab it. I'm just going to grab some permission. Force is nice. But Intuition can get Force. It might be correct to... Nah, Force is right here. It is. And the rest... Pass it back. Oh, you know what I was thinking about adding to the sideboard? You guys think I'm crazy. Think I'm crazy. This list needs more flusters. Not crazy. Do I mean Teferi's Response? Brainstorm. I'm gonna need a Chalice, man. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we'll Intuition next to set up another dig through time. Intuition is one of the few ways, that and Thirst for Knowledge, one of the few ways I've found to successfully dig, besides like Dak Faden, in Tesserator. It's too hard to do it otherwise. Noble Hierarch, it's fine. Okay, there's the Ink Moth though. Okay. So here's the question, do you grab the Chalice? Or do you... It's really not a lodestone board state. You could grab the Tesseract here, but I'd rather dig into one. I'm gonna grab Chalices. We're gonna try slam the Chalice on one. It still turns off a bunch of pieces in his list. Spider-Man. And he may force here, and I may decide whether or not... Okay, just... It landed a little too quick, which makes me think his hand is full of pump spells instead of force. It landed a little too quick. That's him either saying I don't care about that, or I don't have a force. It landed a little too quick. Hey, what's up, Durfane? Anabolics, we went 2-1 in the vintage, which was awesome. We got our, yeah, we did well in the vintage, but we're not doing as hot in the legacy. Okay. Days wins. Force my force wins. And we're already ready for another dig through time. It needs to be a good one because we're about dead. Okay, city. Tap city. I mean... City, blue. Blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Toxic, but I don't have a block source to go with it. Man. Yep. Yeah, I think tonight it was just the mana base. I think that we have the tools I want, more or less. But we're dead on board. But we need to mess around with the mana base. It's okay. It's still fun to play the deck. I mean, I love this deck. It's a lot of fun. But we're gonna need to let's see the new list. If we go back to the Mox Diamonds, we need to increase the land count, though, is the problem. That's the conundrum. That is the conundrum. That is the conundrum. You know what? No. This is too cute. Let's go back to what we used to do. I think all that we needed to do... Because what was the deck's number one issue? I take a little too long game one on the stasis plan, right? So putting the helm into the main deck gave me a quick combo kill, and it gives me another kill behind bridge, which I didn't have otherwise. That's all we needed to do with the list, guys. We didn't need to make it rocket science. Let's go back to our old mana base. What did that look like? Let's go back to 3.7. 3.7. Where did I put you? Let's just remember what we did here. So this is where we were before we heavily altered. This is back when we had more we had fetch, 25 land. I don't agree with the Forsaken City anymore. I think that it's just not where I want it to. So let's open a new copy. Let's go back to the Flusterstorm version. Just run a lot of Flusters. I definitely don't want to be on the back to basics. I left that plan a long time ago. Lodestone, sideboard. Chase sideboard. Let's focus on the stasis and the helm game one, and then we'll try to win with... Or not try. We'll use Lodestone to win the game after that. Was this version still... Okay, so the ley lines go in. This one's gonna need... Alright, helm in the main. We're just moving pieces around. That's all I'm really doing. I really shouldn't main deck change as much as I love it. There are some matchups it doesn't work in. Few and far between. Most decks in Legacy are trying to benefit. Let's go back. Maybe like a Trinisphere build would be sweet. Not in the main though. Flusterstorm. Back to Flusterstorms. I really like Flusterstorm in this list. I don't know how many we can main, but I definitely want to side them. That's right, we were trying the main Deluge. So I haven't been happy with the Forsakens. The Forsakens, in theory, let you win with Crucible, Jace. I'm going to cut them entirely. We're going to try something new. One more Underground Sea. For starters. And then just more fetch. More fetch. More blue fetches. There we go. Yes, this is it. This is how we should have played it tonight. This is how we should have played it. Oh, I only own one amp. It was donated. We only actually own one. It was a donation. Hence why I only have a 1 of Ensnaring Bridge that's freaking white border. That was also... No, I invested in that one a long time ago, back before it shot up, and I can't see us supporting another one. Well, I mean, we could. I mean, we could. It's a matter of, you know, when do I want to, when do we want to invest? You know, no. I'm not going to main the Deluge. I'm either going to main Trisphere or a Fluster. I really like Trinisphere. I think that's so spicy that we can tutor that up. Yeah, Amp, that's true. I mean, that pile still results in only one Wasteland, though, Amp. Whereas my pile would equal Wastelands for the rest of the game unless they give you the waste immediately, which is their choice. That's literally... When you do this pile, Amp, let me explain what happened with the Infect player. When we did this pile, when we passed this Intuition pile to our opponent, when I went Waste, Crucible, and I still really prefer Buried Ruin. I'm actually going to cut the Academy. It's way too much colorless in such a colorful deck. So when you pose this pile to your opponent, you say, okay, well, a Recursive Land, a Crucible, and a Wasteland, their choice is to either immediately give you the waste and you can use it immediately, or during your next turn. Or you can have wastes for life, man. You can have waste for every turn. Some people are going to give you the waste immediately. Like our opponent was like, okay, well, I have more Ink Moths in the deck. And that was his choice. I thought it looked wrong because it looked like he had us dead if he didn't give us the waste immediately. If he gave us the slower waste, but the more, you know, like I can use it more over the course of a game. Wasteland. I mean, you could always, I mean, like something that we haven't thought about. Where's the other ley line? That's what's wrong here. Where's the fourth ley line? That's what's wrong. Yeah, that's what's wrong. We don't have room for the main deck Trinisphere. Sink a ship. I don't think we necessarily need the Trinisphere. We haven't needed it in the past. It's cool tech, but give me the fourth ley line. I like this configuration Burnt Glass Pipe because something that I've noticed that this deck has trouble with in the late game is the opponent's dig through times. If we can turn off their dig through times game one, before they bring in any hate for the ley line and do the Helm combo game one, then the other games can just be boiled down to killing them with lodestones or planeswalkers. We still got one more game. We still have one more game regardless. And you guys know me, I always like to, let's save this as 4.1. Something you guys, you realize, you learn more from your losses than you do your victories. Fully aware that I